Hello, everybody, and welcome to Somebody's Heroes. We are back with the Chaosities. As always, I'm Eric, I'm the Dungeon Master. And Sauce, what is the question of the day?
This question of the day is, if you were to open a market stall for a day, what product/service would you offer?
Fabulous. First up, we're going to hear from Sprinkle.
Well, I'm Sprinkle. I play Conrad, the guy with the demon with daddy issues. But if Conrad had to open a stall for a day, he'd provide a public service with anyone who was missing either extremities or arms, fingers, etc. He would actually work on giving them rudimentary prosthetics, just so that they can actually improve daily life.
Yeah, that's cute.
That's amazing. I love that for them.
I'm Katie. I play Jaden, the mighty morphin jelly-filled donut. Yay! If she was
Cocoa donut.
If she was to open a market stall, she would run security. You need an escort somewhere. You need to be bodyguarded from thugs. I got you.
Nice. Cute.
Love it, love it.
Do I go? Is it me?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends. I am Jojo. I play Vulcan Espiritu, the half-dwarven pugilist boxer. I was thinking I was deep in thought, hence the pause, about what his cart item would be. And the thing is, my first thought was that I really like the idea of him selling teapots or like kettles. Because of the clay district and spending so much time with the Kiln kin. I thought that would be cute. But then I remembered that he has woodworking tools. And I was like, well, he could make little figurines. But he's got fucked up burned hands and disadvantage on dex checks, which means his dreams are dashed and he'll never actually be a wood carver. So therefore, the soothing coldness of pottery, perhaps.
I mean, hang on. Think about that for a second, though. I bet you Conrad could build you a better hand than you have right now.
Oh, no, these are one of a kind. These are standard. these can't replace these, man. These are magic fingers.
I'm talking more dexterous.
Right. No, but these are my digits. Right? You can't take.
How many you got, though?
You can't take away the artist's tools, right?
Okay, so you know those tiny hands that you can use as a finger puppet? Can Vulcan...
And it gives him advantage on...
Look, don't... I will make these. Bring it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Maximum grippy fingers. Okay.
Maximum effort with those grippy fingers.
Wow.
Oh my god, your jazz hands are really so good.
Yeah.
I have missed you guys.
My first thought, Jojo, was Volcan would make the little tea buddies out of pottery.
Yeah, right?
Oh my
Those
god.
would be good. Those are good. You could I feel like with his fucked up hands, it's gonna be clay. But we've got.
He'd be like, they're one of a kind. You can't get them anywhere else.
Yeah. So that would be Volcan's little in another life. Well, I guess this life, because his hands are fucked up. So it would be clay pottery, I suppose.
I am Colleen. I play Telissa, the one with existential crises.
Multiversal existential crisis.
Yeah, who can't read social cues to save her life. But I think that if she were to open up a shop for a day and were to sell stuff, she would sell crystals and minerals and fossils and stuff like that.
Nice.
So rocks.
Hell yeah.
She would sell rocks.
Hell yeah, I would sell rocks.
Can it be called That Rocks?
That rock.
Or pit rock.
Or This Store Rocks.
Shiny rock, sparkly rock. Pick your rock.
Rocks that rock.
Rock that rock.
Rocking around.
Rocks that rock
Christmas
while you
tree.
rock.
Okay.
Yep.
Rock that rock. Good.
All
Like
right.
that a lot.
And last but certainly not least, with a critical fail on her introduction check.
You're welcome. Hello, I'm Sauce. I'm playing Nope. I'm Jenna. I'm playing Sauce.
I mean,
We're doing so good.
Who's running the show over there?
Nobody.
Excellent. I've been speaking since 11, despite what this sounds like. So, if Sauce had to open up a market stall / cart, it would be mayonnaise. She discovered this one day because she was making breakfast and she just started getting her really excited tippy taps, and she was going to try to start making scrambled eggs, but she was tippy tapping while making the scrambled eggs and then accidentally made mayonnaise, and then she put it on her breakfast sandwich and it was amazing.
Wow.
Ha-
Yeah.
Never mind.
She will introduce
there's
the world
so many.
of Telissa to mayonnaise.
But
There's so many questions there.
I
I don't
just-
know where to start.
Nobody does.
I
That's
do.
why I just said never mind.
Is it all the same mayonnaise, or would you be a?
Oh no! Sometimes she gets real fancy
Variety.
and she calls it oily.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
Is it like aioli but spelled O-A-L-I-L-I?
Lord
Yeah, she
have
misspelled
mercy. Okay.
Or like the weird phonetic of olive.
Oh, God. Oh.
Don't lie. You know we're your favorites.
We just take a minute to get going. We're like an old beat up car, but fucking.
You know
when
what?
When we get going, we get going.
It's
We won't make it off the
good.
start line, but we'll beat it up on the mile stretch.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's all good. It's all good. I love it. I appreciate it. All right. So, when we last left off with you guys, we left off, and you guys are still actually standing there. Behind you, there is a 70% burnt down church. The fires are extinguished. The magma. Once you guys killed the magma elemental, it disappeared. The damage was done and gone. At your feet, Vulcan, is a passed out Sydney Juarez. After you just threw basically your tinder box right beside her, proving to her you could have ended it, but you chose not to. You were remorseful and not remorseful. You were
Merciful.
nice. Merciful, that's the word. And she mentioned something about around 3, so, who knows.
Right.
But
They always come back. They always come back, the old kind.
he is the champ.
Jam. Where are my friends? Oh,
Your
okay.
your friends are around you, recovering, and you guys remember that there was a ball of molten lava thrown towards the Kiln District, where your bestie Prometheus lives.
Right. Where my old gym was. Okay. Well, I checked for my friends. Hey! Well, I'm gonna walk away from Sydney. I don't want to shout and have her wake up. I want to deal with her. So I'm gonna walk away from Sydney. I'm not gonna shout.
Round 3 right now. Let's go.
I'm not even gonna risk it. I don't need her jumping up or something. And I will, to get to the first person I see is, hey man, you alright?
Any of
Who's the
you?
first person? Scene partner, jump in. Someone
I'm
do
probably
it.
the furthest away, so I'm
Hello, I'm great.
purposely
How are
ignoring because I'm attached to, or I'm like right
Sauce,
behind her.
man, thank you for
Yeah.
the heals. It was good. Thank you for being in my corner. So I was out. Sydney was whipping my ass.
Weren't we in a tower? It was kind of circular. The right corners. Oh my god, was that entire room a corner?
Well, no.
I
Sauce, we're in the
Sounds
street.
panic
We're in the
intensify.
street. We're in the street. back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. And I grab you by your... I'm very small, because I don't know where to grab you. I grab you, physically, I don't know how. I grab you by the hips and I shake. You're a giant pest.
Shake her leg.
Ground yourself.
Oh, we're dancing. All right, let's go. And
By
we're
the way,
dancing.
Eminem is now a canon dwarven rapper.
Yeah, good. It is the thick shady.
Thick shady.
The thick shady in pirates.
Beard shady.
Rapper. Wow. Eminem, don't come for us.
Eminem will probably laugh his ass off. Let's be real for a sec.
Eminem, be cool, bro. Okay. Alright. Where's Conrad at?
Probably standing right beside you.
Should
Because
he join the dance?
Who knows? He might get into D&D because of it.
Alright,
You know?
it's not time for a dance party. Old
Well,
slag.
the hips thing.
Well, okay, that's because I was trying to ground you. We're trying to focus, alright? We're I know we're in a cave, but it's not a room. It's all inside a mountain, okay?
He's gonna look down at your ex-girlfriend and be like, well, hopefully I didn't mess her face up too bad.
No, she's tough as stone, man. She'll be just fine. I hopefully, she gets help that she needs. Clearly, she has negative support systems and other. But the old slag monster threw a heap of shit over towards the Kiln District. So I just kind of want to check out the impact of that, because I know some folks out there, and I just want to make sure nobody I know is hurt. We can take a quick rest up, and we could just check that out before we reconnect with Kells and Archimedes. That'd be cool.
We gotta protect our own. I support it.
Yeah, thanks for jumping into the fight. And Telissa, thanks for trying to save the church. It didn't go so great, but, I appreciate you trying. It could have been worse. It could have even spread to other places. And so keeping that contained was where I got. Okay.
Your perimeter all looks good.
Now, is it a church or an orphanage?
Church.
Church.
Yeah,
Okay.
we.
I don't know why I thought it was
trying to
I was like,
preserve the culture and
They
history,
have been taking in
community.
refugees from the different the people that got displaced from fires.
got it.
Correct.
And yeah, okay, we'll make our way towards the kiln.
Because they've been lighting the
Bates
fires.
us.
There's a lot of
Okay.
houses have
Yeah,
been
nothing
burned
is gonna-
down or something.
Distract you guys as you're walking through town. It's pretty uneventful. You see a couple more town guards, but they're very, very slim in the Clay District. As you guys get to the one of the three main roads, because there's three roads that kind of all go towards the center of the city.
Yeah.
The road that goes off towards the northwest, roughly, you guys see that at the end there's a very large crowd gathering. As there's, and Vulcan, you would know this. This is a rail station to go to other cities, so they're just waiting for the next train, essentially.
Hold on, I gotta consult the map, because I would know this, but I'll look at it just to be sure. Because we are here. I say to them, alright, after we regroup the rest, if we want to head further left into like Castamar proper territory, this is the station that we gotta regroup and get to. If we want to head further into the mountain range. But let's keep on where we're headed.
Yeah. We might need to be in, the Jade Citadel in a couple days.
Oh,
No rush.
okay. No, that's fine. Well, you actually have to pass out of this station to hit the Castamar. and then the Jade Citadel's just a little beyond that. So this would be the way we would go. But is everything all right?
Yeah, just orders on high, I suppose.
Oh, you got a call from the man?
Yeah, I got a call from the man.
Okay. Well, I don't have a great relationship with the feds, right? Like, should I maybe, well, I guess I don't have a great relationship with the underbelly either. So, fuck it, I guess. Yeah.
For a minute and a half.
But my beard is still multicolored glitter.
You're just
I
fancy,
forgot about the
Vulcan.
glitter.
Yeah, my beard is multicolored glitter, and the glitter is accentuating my black eye.
It's not a black eye quite yet. It's just a little swollen right this second. A little puffy. Why do I need this fight animated now? The fight from the last episode needs fucking
Every time you got
animated.
pummeled, just little
Glitter's
poofs
gonna
of
get
glitter.
everywhere. Okay, alright, focus up. Stick.
So,
Alright.
you guys cross this, like, large four-lane road to get to the Kiln District by going under a tunnel that takes you from one side to the other. And as you enter, the full tone of this part of the city shifts. Before, it was common, it was people, everyone seemed to be A, organic, but B, they were very self-centered and self-focused on what they were doing and their stuff. As soon as you guys enter, you see a bunch of you saw a couple of them in the other one, but you see a bunch of Kilnkin. Now, Kilnkin are constructs given sentience, made of various materials and minerals, everything from clay to stone to anything that's soft and moldable and that kind of thing. And Vulcan, this is nothing new to you. You came here every other fucking day for training. Like, this is how you're used to this. You also grew up here. But as you guys enter, 3 large Kilnkin come up, very wide, barrel-chested Kilnkin come up, grab 2 of you each, and just bear hug both of you together. And one comes up by themselves and just gives Vulcan a big old bear hug and just, good to see ya, bro!
Ow, is this my buddy?
It's not Prometheus.
Okay. These are people I recognize, people I know.
They can be people you know. They don't have to be. This
Okay.
could just be how Kilnkin society is. It's just everyone's your brother.
Okay, right. Okay, got it. Right on. Okay, I squeeze him back and I squeeze hard, and I say, "Strength of stone to you, my brother." And,
Strength of stone.
And I wait for him to put me down. He goes, "Hey man, I was headed up to the kiln. I heard there was a crash, and I wanted to see what it was, see if everybody was okay."
Yeah, this molten ball of lava came from the south. What the fuck Are they trying to kill us again, dude?
Wow,
You're
that's
from
crazy.
down there.
No,
Another guess.
well, it's the I mean, if you ask me, I think it's the Mbaki Fuegos. They're out of control around here.
Cracks his knuckles. I'm gonna take care of those for you, brother. As the 3 of them turn and start walking in a direction towards the north and the east to start working on that, and they grab 3 others on their way. There's an entire mob headed that way right this second.
Wow.
Well, I directed them to the source of their anger, and sometimes you have to really feel the emotions. So, this might be good for them, and bad for Don Magnus, who I hate. Besides, I don't want to get caught, and so we'll see what happens. But I want to continue to navigate to the
where the fireball landed.
Correct.
Okay. After a while, you get close by and you see Prometheus outside of what was his gym, and is now cooled molten slag. That is the site that the molten magma ball landed, was right on top of the training grounds in the gym. This magma elemental knew who you were.
Gotcha. Prometheus. I call out to him.
You see him look left, look right, and he's like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
Hey man, you don't recognize me? And I'll get closer to him and go in to give him a hug, a tackle hug him.
He keeps giving you this look of like, as you're approaching, he's like, I know that voice. I know you. I know that voice.
Hey man, what's up
What
with you?
the fuck? Vulcan?
Yeah man, what?
I got you out of this fucking city for a reason.
Yeah, I'm just passing through.
Why the? There's a million ways to get around this goddamn city. I got you out of here to save your fucking life.
Well, and thank you. I lived. Hey man, but I was worried about my mom. Never got a letter or nothing. Where's my mom's at, man?
Well, remember those debts that you owed
Well,
by winning?
yeah, I mean, it was their debts, not mine. But I hear you. Yeah, I won.
Mm-hmm. Well, somebody had to pay, and I gave him all my money. However, you know that stubborn-ass mule of a mother you have.
Right.
She didn't want to part with a single piece.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
they took her and the deed to her house that you paid for, and the money.
Okay. Well.
Rumor has it, she's up in Magnus's office, working for him to
Working
pay it
for
off.
him? What, like indentured servitude? Like we're gonna pay it off? What do you mean? What do you mean working? What the fuck? What do you mean we're gonna pay it off?
It was 20 million gold of a debt.
Okay, well he obviously shouldn't have fucking bet against me, dumb fuck.
He told you to lose.
Well, obviously I couldn't do that. And don't worry about it. It's okay, man. Listen, I want to stop by. I pat him on the knees.
Cause he's a big boy. He's about 8 foot.
I pat him on the knees, and I say, "Look, man, don't. I'm gonna make this up to you, all right? I'm gonna get the money back. I'm gonna get my mom's out, and we're gonna build you a new gym, all right? I thank you for always having my back and getting me out of town. I found work, and I'm not alone. I got a team, so." We're just gonna see the Bakifuegos on out of here. I think they've overstayed their welcome in this town anyway, don't you think?
Wait, your plan is to get rid of them with just these guys?
Oh well, don't just these guys. These are the guys. Like they're my guys.
Hi, I am one of Vulcan's guys, also known as Friends, but my name is Sauce. Hello.
Yeah,
Prometheus, good to
Oh,
meet you, and I hope you don't die.
Hi, I'm Telissa.
Oh, that's only got same! Look at us finding something common. Wow, we just met.
And you brought a cop with you.
Who's a cop?
As he looks at Jaden. You
No, that-
brought a fucking cop as a friend?
That's a captain. That's a captain. Who's a captain?
And look, man, you know it's always good to have somebody on the inside.
She-
You know that.
No,
Yeah,
she's
like
a
also,
captain.
I'm a
Yeah.
captain of
That's not a
friendship.
cop. She's a captain.
Pay them off! You don't become their friend!
There's also
And we
that.
told his bricks his story.
You were sent
Listen,
by that
we were sent here
pipsqueak?
by the king.
Yeah,
of
He barely
Lyria.
knows how to rub his own nuts together, let alone fucking run a kingdom.
Yeah, no.
Why would you rub your nuts together?
No.
Don't you?
It's because we. It's
We're
because
not
we don't
gonna
like
be
the
here
feds to listen.
long. I don't
like the
understand
feds around
why.
here. We don't like.
Why?
I think it's because he's
Why
feels
you're
like
so
he's starting
angry?
his life
Why
away.
are you so angry?
No. Okay.
Are
no,
feds those
no.
weird little hats?
What are feds? Okay, that makes more sense. Throwing your life away. Yeah. We are the
Look, I'm
Reed
not a
Hat
cop, if it makes you
crew.
feel any better.
We have Reed hats.
Well, I'm
You
relieved,
can't break
but
us
I
up.
do know what fun was in the first
She
place,
has to
so-
say she has to say she's a cop.
Why
I'm
does
not a
that have to-
cop.
Those are the rules around here, Volcan. You fucking know it.
Yeah.
If
What's
you're
the
a cop, you
rule?
have to tell us.
If you're a cop, you have to.
I don't know what a cop is. How do I know if I'm one?
Anyone who looks like that is a fucking cop. And points right at Jaden.
Hey, maybe
I
she
think-
Old
maybe
man?
she didn't maybe she just found that. Maybe you
Yeah.
don't know how why she
Yeah.
looks like that. You have no idea.
By the way,
Why are
all
you
5 of
pointing
you from this
fingers?
argument are
Volcan,
getting a
this is
bardic
your friend?
inspiration of a D8 because he's a bard.
Sure. Look, man.
I think we got off on the wrong foot. What's your favorite color? I was on the left one, but I feel like not all of us were. So if I'll
Yeah.
everyone,
Wait, what foot
on
were
your
we
right-
on? We're
on your
on the
left
right
foot,
foot
and
or
let's
the
start
left
over.
foot?
Hello, I'm Sauce. I'm the captain of friendship.
Okay.
My favorite color is like the color that's right in
I
between
feel like
pink
I
and
was on
purple,
the
and
right
I have
one.
it right here on my belt, and it's like a little like shiny glitter. What's your favorite color? Yeah, I know, but I have to figure out his favorite color before I give him the glitter, because what if I give him his least favorite color and it's like he has
Wait,
an active
wait.
aggression rather than
Get
friendship?
give him glitter. Don't
I
forget
want
the
to roll a
glitter.
dex save.
He puts his.
I want to roll a dex save for balance on my one
God,
leg.
so many words. in one
He's
word.
quite
Conrad
seriously
is going
face
to
palm.
seriously
That's a
ask
very good point.
if we're on both feet and you can't be on the wrong foot.
Oh, I fucking rolled an 18.
Wow, you're really wise.
Alright, okay. Now as we're on one foot,
Conrad just wants to mind fuck Sauce just once. Like,
Oh my god, I have hopes! I don't have feet!
I just
Telissa is now deciding to teeter
I
on
look at
both feet.
Prometheus with really big open eyes, and these are my guys. All right.
You guys are fucking obnoxious!
Yeah.
I don't know obnoxious, I've never talked to
I'm half surprised that Sauce didn't come up with an entire story of where they
Ew.
did fuck someone named Obnoxious back in the Feywild.
Not yet. She tried. Didn't work.
But, look, man, what's the story with the Bakifuegos these days? If they're so they've already got my mom. Why
still
are
stuck
they
on the no feet.
destroying the town?
Sauce.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
They own the city at this point. The guards work for them.
Not this
They
one.
don't work for the Jade Citadel anymore. Citadel has no power here. Don Magnus is the goddamn mayor.
Hey, that's the
Like-
guy you don't like!
Like officially endorsed mayor, like city holding mayor.
Correct. Keys to the city and everything.
Okay.
That's a lot of keys.
Okay. Well, what's happening? You know what happened to Daddy Ironjaw over at the Gridiron?
Yep, same thing that happened to your fucking mother. He was too stubborn to give up his business, so they didn't burn his place of work down, but they did buy his kid.
All right, man. So what? You just sitting here letting everybody get the pushover? I thought you just let it
There's
happen.
one of me!
Alright, well, not anymore. Now there's 6 of us. Are you gonna help us out? Cause I'm fixing to kick this dude's ass. We might have to recoup for a night. I'm gonna do a round of reconnaissance and figure out the lay of the mayor's office
Oh
now.
yeah, I can help with that.
Got you. Here's the thing. The Kiln Kin hate him.
What?
We
still haven't
hate
told me your
his
favorite
ass.
Tell Sasha.
Turquoise.
I knew I liked
She
them.
won't let it go.
I
put
see
my
that.
hand back down.
Look, man,
He
we
turns around, touches his house, and it fixes itself as he does this like mold earth style spell, and he fixes his building and says, "Let's get the fuck in here before anyone knows that you're even here still."
All right.
Also, you can't go anywhere without a fucking badge and
Oh, what kind of badge?
a permit from the fucking mayor's office.
Oh, we don't need a
Okay.
permit.
Yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't.
You
What?
probably got lucky because of her.
Are there checks?
Sauce puts her captain badge on. It just
Yeah.
says Captain Friendship. Yeah.
Well, do you have a copy? Do you know what they look like? I mean, I probably
it's
won't
full
end
of
up
glitter,
using one, but you know what they look like?
Sure do.
Jaden just motions to herself, like, yeah, they're normally like looking like this.
Let's get inside first so we can
Right.
discuss and figure this shit out. And figure out what your plan is, if you've got one.
Okay.
And he opens the door and lets the five of you go in if you choose to.
I step inside.
Okay? Alright,
Mhm.
the five of you go in. Inside is exactly the way Vulcan remembers. There's
Yeah.
a big old ring in the middle that you use to train. It's only a 10 foot by 10 foot because that's all you're allowed in the fights in the kiln. It's a tiny ring.
Yeah. No, it's all right.
It's a little two-step dance,
Yeah.
and that's all you guys get. And
Alright.
there is punching bags over on one side. You got the speed bag. They've got adjustable heights that go all the way from 10 foot all the way down to 3 foot because there are dwarves.
What about what time of the day is it at this point?
Yeah.
We'll call it 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Okay.
Still pretty early, yeah.
I propose.
Alright, well, I'll say to him, look, man, there should still be, I know this connects to the Castamar Borough over here, but there should still be some minecart service halls that I should be able to access from here and get to the, pretty close to the Alloy district, the center town.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen any you got any mooks watching those halls, or you think they're kind of left behind old Dusty?
The old ones beneath the city
Right.
have been left abandoned because Don Magnus is after the juicier shit, so he's diving deeper than anyone ever has.
Oh.
And he's only after new valuables because rumor has it, he is trying to make Pyrus independent.
Oh, that's interesting. What is it that he's looking? Do you know what he's looking for down in the mines?
Rumor has it, there's a new adamantine mine,
All right.
as well as a new jade mine
Okay, so it's the
that
old,
is found down there.
all right, so the old classic money motive. Well, I guess he isn't dead. Stupid fuck. Alright. Okay, well, let's see. He's gonna be in the Alloys part of town. I think the thing is he's owned by... he owns the town, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's likely to assume that if we have a big drawn-out contest, we could get overrun. There could be, a lot of guards. Maybe we could maybe it's possible to... We gotta get him out honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I think. Well, do you think I'd be able to find these mines?
Thought you'd never ask. Goes over, puts a foot down and stomps, and below his foot, there's a line appears, and he lifts a piece of stone, and there you see a ladder that goes straight down. If you look down, you actually see a mine tunnel that goes beneath his feet.
Right.
So it goes down it's about a 15-foot drop, and the tunnel is about 10 feet high.
Here's my thought. If we're able to get supplies from the Adamantine District tonight, and maybe perhaps if we're ever to come up with... The thing is, if we head into southern town, we can get close, but there's a good chance we'll get caught. We'll get made, right? My thought is...
We're already made for you exist.
we draw them out to us, right?
It means
Why are you
identify
drawing
or notice.
We don't know what they look like.
I know what they look like, and he's got a stupid haircut.
Why are we
And-
drawing them?
But if we can
Are we
collapse
drawing
the
them in
tunnel-
color or black and white?
Charcoal. It's all charcoal
Fuck,
art.
it's just the hardest one against
But if we are able to investigate the mines and cut off access, just collapse the service tunnel that he's using, his big-headed ass will come down to investigate and make a show of somebody, hurt somebody down there, because that's how he works. And when he comes down to investigate the collapsed tunnel, that's when I jump him. We jump him. And we get him to vacate.
Okay, but does he have a butt on his head or a head on his butt? Because you said flat head, so I just need to be sure so I can manage my expectations so I don't stare.
He's an ass face.
Are
is
we
what he
getting
is.
volunteer?
Oh my god, that's like, where do you make eye contact?
His stupid fucking butthole nose.
Oh
And
no.
I make a jab.
I don't want to look him in the butthole. Yeah.
I mean, no.
Buttholes are
What's gonna
ugly.
happen is I'm gonna collapse this guy's tunnel, and then when he comes to investigate,
Wait, are you getting volunteered
Yeah.
Is
for more
the
violence?
tunnel his butthole?
South, please. South, please.
Wait, if we
Probably not if
collapse
he's
the
digging
tunnel,
deeper.
does that mean that
If we just collapse the
would
service
part of
tunnel,
the city collapse?
like-
Because that I'm not signing up for.
South. I need you to focus up. South.
Jenna laughing nuts on
But-
Okay. We need-
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure it's well lit.
Okay. If we-
Sauce
if
is
we-
not
Service
abstract enough
tunnel.
to make that joke.
We'll
But
service
Jenna,
your tunnel.
however.
We
Service your
draw him into the service tunnel. I hate it here.
Yeah, very much out of character.
Are you sure these are your friends,
The
Volcan?
good news is all buttholes pretty much look the same, so if we draw his butthole, it'll be fine. Like 10.
I mean, do you think that he would have more men going into the tunnel, or if we
Well, probably.
meet him out in the open?
Listen here. No, this is the plan, right? Okay.
Aren't
He probably
buttholes
wouldn't bring a ton of
hairy?
men because
Like,
the
I don't want to attack
tunnel
his
is collapsed.
butthole if it's
And then when
hairy.
he gets down there, I collapse his face, his butthole face, okay, with my fist. Are we picking up the plan? Do we understand that I will fist him in his butthole face? Well,
Conrad, you have thoughts. You haven't
I
spoken.
I understand
You have
the overall
thoughts.
plan, but I still have so many questions
said
on the little
no.
details.
I'm just sitting here fiddling with my pistol, reloading it, and just making sure.
the alternative.
my character's like, taking his brush and like cleaning it out. Like, just I'm over
He
here.
doesn't want to deal with the ADHD.
I'll talk about
right
y'all
now.
buttholes
That's
over
what,
there.
That's what that is.
The only alternative, really, is that we get as close as we can to the mayor's office, and then ask him to leave nicely? Like, that's not gonna happen. So
we could lay a trap using.
But but he knows you're here, and he knows you have a vendetta against him. So I feel like if we trap him in the mines, that would be the most.
But he's also like he
trap
likes to go and make an
he
example
would
of people
predict from you,
up front.
right?
You know,
Like,
he's very.
that's the most
I think
obvious.
he would know that I'd probably be there, but I think he would still take the bait.
So we might have to try and
Right.
really lure him
Or
out and make
have
sure
someone
that
else collapse the tunnel and we follow
egg
in
him
after
on
we make sure that
enough
he's
that
actually
he
going
follows
into the tunnel.
you and like.
That's possible. We could do it in pieces, but
Because
Well-
the most important thing is to secure your mother's welfare, rather than beat him up. That's the second important thing.
okay. No, you're right, and I agree. So maybe getting him out is gonna be the easiest way to do that. So we gotta run a different kind of distraction that'll draw him out. It's possible, the old arena is still in the center of the alloy. I could say I'm coming out of retirement, draw him to me to come see the fight, right? And then while he comes to eventually watch my ass beaten, that's not gonna happen. Y'all could get my mom's out and get her out of here. Get her to the next town over, right? Easy. That's a good plan.
Real quick, Jaden,
Yeah.
you know how well your parents take to people who want to
Threaten the
claim
Horde.
independence.
Yeah.
Not so much just threaten the Horde, because they may not know it's there yet. Therefore, it's fair game. Mining it is his job as mayor. Keeping it for himself
Yeah.
is not.
Oh, yeah.
Your parents might be able to take care of this.
Yeah. I do have a suggestion
Right.
towards a plan. I'll need to send a report out to my higher ups. But we might be able to coordinate some reinforcements from, Casimir. And we might be able to draw him out just on the, purpose of perhaps royalty being in town.
Oh, you. Okay. Yeah.
I know some people. They can get a message out to
Where would we
someone
get
of
said road?
question.
Okay, so your plan is what? Call the feds and bust them? That's your plan? Cop.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean, Prometheus is giving that look too. Like, he meets your gaze, Vulcan says, Told you she's a cop.
No, I'm
No.
willing to hear him out. I just want to make sure I understand all the plans.
I'm just like, okay.
I'm scared that he's gonna get these cops with the money and connections, they just kind of walk off, right? And that's gonna be the worst.
Oh, well,
But-
as long as I know, the people who I know are very reliable in their situations, and they can make sure he doesn't walk.
Okay, so what? Doesn't walk? Okay, well hell yeah, it doesn't walk. Hell yeah. Okay.
I mean,
I
yeah,
hope-
both kneecaps.
Are you
definitely.
sure sure
you
that
down.
Yeah, you know what? He broke my fucking hands. I hope we
are
do
we
break his.
breaking his
I'll
legs?
take his little piggies
like,
to market. Is what I'm gonna do.
I have no reason to help this being.
All right, Conrad,
If
just
anything,
don't
I'm
build
gonna
any
shoot.
prosthetics for these
It's not a
guys,
hole
for this
it.
dude. Once we break his
Yeah.
kneecaps, like that's it.
Yeah. No, it was just right. Just right. Why did you say it like that?
Mess with Vulcan,
I don't know.
Vulcan and his family. One thing.
That got dark real quick.
Oh, I appreciate that. So, what's it gonna take to send this letter? What kind of turnaround time are we waiting on here? Because it knows I'm here.
I mean, instantaneously.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
it'll take a day at least for them to travel here. So, you know,
Sure,
day to
sure.
spend, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I write a report, it gets sent to the higher ups, like immediately.
Instantaneous.
I'll,
That's a pretty strong connection.
Yeah, I'm messaging.
But usually that's not. I'm not understanding how it's an immediate
Okay.
connection. Is it like are you
I'll
messaging
just,
them
I'll
directly? Like,
you know, this
reports
is-
take
this is
time.
between
Like, I have
us.
some
I
familiarity
trust
with
you guys.
reports. Unless the guards, because you're technically their guard. Like, I guess guards do
Yeah,
it differently. Maybe your reports are instantaneous. Mine are
Yeah,
not.
I guess
If
it's
anyone
mine's
wants to
more
insight this,
recent.
please do.
I'm just not understanding.
You know, maybe better if I show you.
Okay.
Telissa's gonna insight this.
Okay.
Also, destroying a statue would probably also do it.
I got a 21.
Just
Doing
as a-
what?
It's destroying one of the statues.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, but what if
that-
the person was like a really
destroying
shitty
one of the statues,
person? And it was like
that's-
revealed
No,
that,
that's culture.
shit
That's
master
like
supreme.
history. Like, no, I am not for that.
No, but why would you want to celebrate them? Well, what you should do is
But
behead the statue and then keep the statue
But
up
you
and
want
it's like, hey,
to
this is what
remember
happened to
that,
you.
like, you have a nice big object to remember not to do that, though. Like that. I mean, I
Well,
guess, but like,
Jaden,
that's
go ahead and
still,
send
like-
your magic paper. It's gonna
I
be
have
like the
so- I'm
craziest
so many-
mail I've
so
ever
many
seen, right? But
contradicting,
like,
thoughts. Oh my god.
I've heard of like them speedy carriers that like you get a little like wind demon or a sprat and it'll carry your letters to go. Number one, I never met one of them. I always wanted to race one of them because it seemed like I heard they're pretty fast, right? So maybe but then we can also meet up with the other people, and then there's always Plan B, which is collapse the tunnel, and maybe I can get some explosions.
I do like explosions.
Right. It's always good to have a Plan B. So maybe send your letter, right? Your fancy letter, and we can head to the Adamantine Market, all incognito-like, right? As we're very good at, and meet up with Kells and Archimedes, and if with any luck, I can get some explosion potions. And yeah, explosion potions. That's the brand name here in Paris. And then I collapse this guy's tunnel. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. The report, I like to file official reports, so it's gonna take like 45 minutes. Yeah.
You said instantaneous.
No, it's gonna take me time to write it.
45 minutes?
Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh hey, send help, and then that's it.
Oh.
What do you mean? No. Holy crap, that is fast! I don't understand!
I'll just
These reports
sit down
are
on
so
the ground,
fast. I don't
pull out
under-
my book,
you need to
and
tell me
start
your
writing a
secret.
report.
Holy crap!
I mean, that's how long it's gonna take me to write it.
And they get the report in like 45 minutes?
What does this book that you're writing in look like? Jaden?
It is a leather. I mean, the book is decently thick, maybe like 3 inches. It's probably got over 1,000 pages in it. Though she starts like flipping through, and they're all like blank pages. It's jade. Whatever the leather is, it's been dyed or refined in a way that makes it have a metallic looking cover to it. And on the front, it's got the emblem of probably would have the emblem of the ruling house on the front of it.
Okay. Roll a history check for me. Vulcan does. Vulcan
does.
does.
Recognize that emblem? I okay. Because she's not understanding why the report is gonna be so quick, because she's
Vulcan knows exactly who
trying
this
to pull
is.
at these threads, and she's not doing a real great
You
job at it.
You
but
know
she's trying.
the logo of the ruling house. Yes, you and Vulcan both do.
That is a nat 20 on the die.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna announce that. Hey, that's that house on your book. Because Telissa's very interested on how the reports are.
Is anyone
instantaneous? So she
is
wants
anyone
to learn
watching
to help
as Jaden
her
writes
work
in
go
the book?
faster. Yeah, so she's very.
Well, I'm waiting for the wind
very
goblin to come.
interested
So
in
I'm not
this.
exactly.
There's
You're
no
doing,
wind
I'm doing some
goblin?
speed bag
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
waiting-
god, I'm waiting for the wind
Telissa.
goblin too.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the wind goblin to manifest, so I just kind of got my shoulders hunched up, looking left and right, waiting for the little goblin to appear. Just because I heard they're super quick.
Prometheus is over rocking a speed bag real quick.
Yeah, good for him. Get the cardio in.
Getting a little bit of that cardio.
I mean, I've
Telissa's
expected it.
literally looking over your
Before I get to
shoulder,
what Telissa
probably
is
making you
seeing,
slightly
because that's
uncomfortable.
gonna blow
like with how
Telissa's
close
little mind.
she's at.
Conrad, what is Conrad doing?
He's still just messing with his tools, making sure everything's
Yep.
efficient. He's basically just waiting for action.
As this is going on, you do hear, like, on the sending stone, as if someone is holding it down, and you're overhearing a conversation. I'll get to what you're hearing here in a second. But it's like how someone will hold a walkie-talkie down so the other side can hear.
Mm-hmm.
But Telissa, it's gonna blow your mind. As she finishes a word and moves to the next word, it's about a 5 to 10
She's
second
ready.
pause, and it fades into the paper and disappears.
Hey man, where's this goblin?
I don't know, you told me about it.
There's not going to be a goblin. It's going to send from the page.
What?
I don't know, there's a goblin. There's gotta be a goblin.
Well, how'd you send the letter so fast?
Because of the goblin.
It takes me time to write.
What is going on?
Oh shit, man! It already came and went. I told you these
Ugh.
suckers are fast as hell.
You can't even see them!
I know.
Oh my god, wait.
Okay. Yeah.
What if
Yeah.
we put
What?
glitter on them? Come on, little Sam. That's wild. Don't be crazy dog now.
Yeah, but like, they was writing, and now
Guys,
the
what if there's
letter's
no
gone, So how do
goblin?
you explain that?
Is there any liquor nearby?
Out of the
Damn it.
back office comes a little wind method to blow the speed bag against Prometheus so that he has a little bit more resistance on that speed bag. But basically a floating wind goblin comes out and stands behind the speed bag and
Goblins are real.
Okay, alright, be cool.
you know this guy. His name's Jimming.
Yeah, but like,
Oh. Ah!
you just I don't think that's him.
Wait,
I know
but
him.
is
Man.
it a-
Like, he's not that fast.
Is
It's
it
gotta be.
technically a bird because he's flying?
And done.
As you
Yours truly,
Jaden, how are
in
you
kind
doing
regards.
this? I don't understand where the word's going.
That matters, yes.
That does
please.
matter.
How does she sign? Does Telissa?
She
like,
would.
yeah, Telissa's watching. So, like, how does she
Full board
sign?
titles.
Yeah, let's see. Let's
Yeah.
roll for it.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
true.
I love the weaponized tism.
Because if there's anything interesting, Telissa's gonna say it out loud.
I was thinking that, but I wasn't gonna say it.
Stay ready.
By the way, KT,
Uh-huh.
go ahead because you know who you're sending it to. You got the name out, the person who it was out to before Telissa came over and started watching you over your shoulder. But
I'd
go
say-
ahead and use your full board titles, type it up, send it to Colleen direct so that Telissa can just read it and you don't even have to say it on camera.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Colleen,
Can say it.
you feel free to interrupt in a couple of minutes, not immediately. You'll know a decent spot when it sounds just interesting enough that something's about to happen. You'll hear a spot. Because Conrad,
Okay.
you're overhearing this conversation. You just went off into the corner to clean your pistols and your rifle and all that
Okay.
jazz.
Still looking at
Your-
this internal mechanism for the repeating.
And you have your sending stone going off, and you hear an argument between Kels and another voice. Well, Kels, I told you not to fucking come back here. You were told to stay in the fucking lowlands and find that bastard. I know he went somewhere, and they're the fucking closest kingdom. Sir, I've searched for years for everyone. And when you told me 6 months ago that he was there, I've been looking ever since. And you know, if Conrad and I can't find him, he is nowhere in Lyria. He's under protection, sir. He's gotta be somewhere else. He could have made his way all the way to fucking Card by now. Then go to Card! Don't come back here without him! Sir, I need my third mark to be able to see invisibility to have the chance of finding him. Oh, you need your third mark, do ya? Yeah, I need my fucking third mark. You'll get your third mark, and you just hear a sizzle as if and just Kels go, "Argh!" Colleen.
Telissa,
That was your cue.
that was your.
Hi. No, he signed it, your little treasure. Jaden Quayrazum. Wait, that's the name of the house that was on the book?
Can I just stamp it with a ring and close the book?
Yep.
Yeah, you stamp it with your signet ring. Her signet ring matched the logo on the outside there, Telissa. has Telissa figured it out and is trying to figure out how to say it, or is Telissa still trying to put two and two together?
No, Telissa figured it out and is now
It's the best.
like
The best you could have seen it.
in shock.
Like,
So brain has no thoughts.
Yeah, so help should be coming. We should be fine, you know. As soon as they start mobilizing.
And then she's gonna after she's just like, hey guys, I understand why it's instantaneous.
Is it the wind
now.
Oh.
She's
Not a cop, though.
she's nervous.
That's nice.
Not the wind goblins. I mean,
What does that mean?
Jaden's family could afford wind goblins. They could afford that, though.
Oh, what?
What's that?
Prometheus hears that,
That
stops
means
his wind
Jaden's
bag,
royalty.
turns around, and immediately bows.
Oh,
Hey,
don't
I
do
thought
that.
you said they were a cop.
No, don't do that.
Now you're bowing?
No,
Do I have to bow
No,
now?
no,
Wait,
no,
'cause
no
I
one
got in
needs to
trouble
bow.
for bowing too many times
One
last
time
time. Do I have to do that again? Because I don't know the acceptable number of bows.
It was lovely. With happiness inside. Me too.
Oh, well, Jade, what kind of royalty? Like
I wanna put food in my face.
How royal are we talking about? Okay.
Oh. Royal.
Fancy.
Jaden
She's the
is
princess.
from the family Quay Razum
Quay Razum is the
from the Jade Palace.
emperor.
Oh, you're like,
She's the princess.
My majesty.
Oh, no.
With the royal
Captain
family.
Princess. Flirting for duty.
No, I'm sure you don't have to bow. Maybe before other people you can do that.
Do we
but
have to bow? Are you
on
sure we
duty
don't have
right
to
now.
bow?
Technically, so
Conrad, you
Courteous.
want to pull out the fact that you're actually a prince yourself? Since we're talking titles.
Conrad would probably interject, saying something along the lines of, if we're out here and not in a palace, being royalty, don't care for bowing.
Yeah.
It's not our style or our taste. Have I once ever asked any of you to bow to me?
yeah.
As he goes back to messing with his rules.
Wait, you're royal too?
Which, Eric, can I make an insight for the conversation? Remember what they're talking about?
Sure can.
I don't know what to do with these.
Would it be insight?
Insight's fine.
That is a 19 plus something. Plus 0. 19.
19. The odds are high. She was actually meeting with Don Magnus himself. Especially with the level of hot-headed temper that was. The odds of that being Don Magnus.
And who is he talking about that I'm supposed to be looking for? I mean, obviously I should. If I've been looking for him, I should know.
Here's the fun part. I don't know that Kels told you. The description of what she told you matches Vulcan, but half-dwarves are not uncommon.
Right.
They're not common in Lyria, but you've seen anywhere from half a dozen to almost a dozen. So,
And Kels
seen
has
a couple.
Hands I have.
Correct.
Okay.
So you know that.
Identifying markers.
Kels wasn't lying. Kels has no idea that Vulcan is who she was after the entire time.
Okay.
By the way, Vulcan, there's a bounty out for you.
Yeah, what was the numbers of that motherfucker last time I heard of him? Where's the bounty at?
Oh, you've heard about the bounty. You haven't actually seen the paperwork for it. Conrad, though, Kels did say the person you guys are after would set you guys for life, and Archimedes wouldn't have to work anymore. Is how high that bounty was.
Have
I
we
know-
seen any posters about this bounty?
No, not yet.
Okay.
He doesn't. He's trying to keep it in house right this second.
Gotcha.
So because to be able to do a bounty, you have to have money for a bounty, unless it's one of your own people. And then you don't have to have it up front. So he's doing internal. He's trying to do internally first. So no one's seen bounty paperwork, which is why Vulcan has no idea about the size of the bounty.
At some point, Conrad will. Doesn't remember right now. At some point, Conrad will or at least talk with Vulcan one-on-one.
Okay.
Probably at a different time when either everyone else is either asleep or preoccupied.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess we got a date. Like, we don't know how long it'll take for the Wind Goblin to come back. Right?
The Wind Goblin.
So.
I'll know when. Okay, so it's like sending a message.
Yeah.
They can reply if
Yeah.
they would like, but it'll probably just be silence as usual.
Okay, well, let's give it a day. It will give us a chance to recoup. We can head to the market to get any supplies that we're missing on, right? And then if we don't hear anything come tomorrow, we'll just plan B, and I'll hit him in the pockets. It'll be fine.
You're gonna put your hand in his pockets?
Yes.
He's going to be insertive.
Yes,
Oh.
I am. I am gonna insert hands in. What is your fucking face? Your fucking reaction was violently fighting on your face to escape. Your eyebrow went up, down, on its own.
Well, a few episodes ago, we eyebrows the house.
Yeah,
so
okay. What the fuck? Come on.
continuity.
Okay. Yeah, no, I will be getting my mitts all over his business.
Why are we putting mittens on him?
Does
Well,
that
it-
mean you would be the mayor if you're getting your mitts on his business?
Oh.
Is he gonna be the mayor of mittens and then you're gonna be the mayor of something else?
Well,
Your
he's-
mom can be mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds good. She's better with money than I am. That makes sense.
Oh, great. Then I don't have to worry about anything now. Yeah, that sounds great.
So that'll be. We'll wait for the Wind Goblin, and if that fails,
There's
well,
no wind goblin.
but he's just too fast.
You're so-
Okay,
Yo,
he's just too
so-
quick. I keep telling you, he's super
You have
quick.
to believe in the wind goblin.
I believe in the wind goblin, but this
You
is
sound like a hater.
There's no wind goblin. I'm telling you guys.
Like a hater.
No. I'm
It's
not.
magic.
Colleen,
Huh?
it's picking you up on your actual computer
Okay.
through the internal mic on there, not from your headset.
Fuck, so I sound distant, don't I?
Just a little bit. If you go back out, come back in with the actual JBT 100 selected as your mic, it'll bring you in correctly. You're good.
Also, I'm kind of Conrad's kind of impressed that nobody said a word about what he said.
I Eric, am too.
Like, Conrad's probably like, figured at least, well, is Colleen here for that? Colleen wasn't here for that.
In relation to Prince of Orcus, I
Yeah.
feel I don't think that's come up particularly in like the wider demographic.
No, but he did just basically call himself a prince alongside Jaden being a princess, said
And no one said
we
anything.
as royalty,
Yeah.
and none of the characters picked up on it.
I picked up on it, noted it, and then decided, yeah, I'm not going to throw him under the bus. I'm like,
I love it.
I could just switch this over, but no, okay,
So
Would Jaden as a character actually do that, though?
no.
Especially when Conrad just threw her a lifeline.
Yeah, she's like, thank you. Change the subject.
Felt like a moment to let it drop. It didn't feel like the right time to point that. I felt like a don't talk about our royalty-ness moment is what it felt like.
Yeah, you know, we're people too.
So, okay. Couple of moments go by, and Prometheus comes over and says, "Alright, guys, so you have your plan settled?"
Yeah, I mean, speaking out of context, yeah, I think the plan would be to go to that adamantine market, catch up with Kells and them, see if we can get any supplies, and then we can either head back to the Gridiron for the night, where we left our cart and horses, which is probably the better move, and we haven't stirred any trouble up there. And Prometheus might blow a gasket if we spend the night at his place.
He might blow a gasket if Sauce stays here for 5 more minutes.
Hello.
So I think that would be the move, and we would, if at all possible, I would try to use. I'll ask Prometheus. Does this access point here? Can I get through the rest of the service tunnels to move through the city?
Yeah.
All right, sick. I think we're gonna collect ourselves and probably punch out of here. I'm gonna make my way to the adamantine market for some supplies, but I think it'd be better if we travel underfoot than getting made through the city.
Yeah, because y'all don't have a fucking badge.
I still don't have feet.
Oh, I got a badge.
You don't have feet?
No, I
What?
have hooves.
Can
You said underfoot. I don't
What-
have feet to be under.
What is the? Do you have one of the badges by any chance, Prometheus?
Yeah, for me.
Okay, all right. Well, are you using it?
Fine. Walks back, brings one out. It's just a badge is just the an image of a volcano.
Okay.
With a single lava flow down the middle. Not the normal Pyrus imagery.
Wait, Jaden, does that mean you have a badge since you're royal?
I mean, I have.
It's-
Yeah, sure. I'll just take it out, show it to her.
It's not the same badge.
Ooh, this is fancy.
Yeah, that's actual jade and gold and ruby.
Holy crap.
Gaudy is what it is.
Yeah, and plus it's just gonna start inspecting them, just very gently looking them over.
Prometheus looks at the badge and says, "Your Highness, that badge would give you away in an instant. And you would be arrested if the rumors are true."
Alright, well, that probably wouldn't go that well for them. Maybe we want you to get arrested, Jaden. They want you to make your grandpappy real mad?
Wait, arrested? Rumors? What?
Grandpappy.
What did I...
Well,
Colleen, you should remember, I believe I said it while you were still here, the rumor is that Don Magnus wants to make Pyrus independent.
Oh...
That
Okay.
rumor.
So that, well, in character, Telissa's not making that connection, so that's why she's still asking it.
That's fair.
So she's still very confused, so someone might need to clarify that for her. I don't understand why you would get arrested though, because you're royalty. Why they would bow to you like we just did?
Yeah.
Like I don't.
Yeah, but they're trying to do something revolutionary. Well, I'm all for independence if that's what the people want. But this seems to be not a people wanting this situation.
Oh.
Okay, so I shouldn't go shouting to the streets that you're royal. Got it.
No, definitely not.
I'm gonna shut up now.
Alright. Well, I think getting arrested could be a good plan C, because then the Jade Palace is gonna be real pissed.
Why don't we call that plan R? Arrested.
Right.
If
Well,
Prometheus says this, he's not the smartest cookie.
yeah. Well, I just feel like that's out of sequence, right? Like you skipped a bunch of letters.
To be fair, I feel like I could escape a jail pretty easy as long as it's not airtight.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure I can,
Yeah,
so I
you're
like this.
essentially-
I like this plan less now.
You're essentially. Wait, why would we get arrested?
Well, because they're not gonna just arrest.
Be by
Jade.
association.
Yeah, they're gonna arrest all of us, obviously.
I don't.
Because if they're gonna arrest the royal, like they're gonna arrest that, they're definitely gonna arrest me. They'll throw the whole book at me. Every book they've got. If Don Magnus running the show, they'll book me for life. Twice over, they'll book me for life. I promise you that.
You'll get the fire pit.
Yeah, they'll be, so maybe get arrested.
Incarceration, more like incineration.
Right?
Right.
He laughs. He's like, see, she fucking gets it.
Okay, alright, well, it's not gonna get to that point, alright? And I will begin to make my way down the hatch to head to market.
It's too bad you're the younger sibling. You hear Prometheus say, Jaden.
Yeah.
Oh, you got siblings?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Are we moving through the tunnels? Are we on
Yeah.
our way?
You guys climb down. It's a ladder. There's no need to.
All right, Prometheus. If Prometheus, if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll be around. All right, I'll call you if I need you, or if I got nowhere else to go and everything went to shit.
He just salutes and closes the stone hatch, and you see the seal. You see it reseal, so the floor doesn't look like it.
Probably says don't lose this badge.
Yeah, I got his badge.
Right? He doesn't say it, but he gives you that look, and you knew when he gave it to you, he only had the one.
Yeah. Okay, that's all
When
right.
when it comes to siblings and I mean nobility, not just royalty. Spare siblings are just replacements in case the first one fails.
That's an awful way to look at things.
But it's how it is. You slip up and your sibling becomes the golden child.
Oh. What do you... I mean, I feel like you... What?
Was
What
it
are
a slip
you
up
saying?
or was it basically going to fail regardless of what you
I mean, kind of a little of both, I suppose.
They don't
Right.
understand the kind of pressure that
But yeah.
Speak up a little bit, Sprinkle. Your voice was coming in really low.
it was meant to be that way.
Oh, okay. No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure.
Yep. Nope. It's him kind of like talking out loud, but talking to himself like deep thought because reminiscing about his past.
No, you're good. Any other conversation you guys want to have? Or are you guys just
gonna
running down?
scuttle up to Conrad almost immediately because she's super excited about this. She pulls out the rune from the magma monster dude because she snagged the rune off the magma monster and she's gonna hold it and be like, Conrad, can you put this on my quarterstaff and make it a fairy quarterstaff? That would be so cool.
He looks at it. He's gonna sit there and mull it over and think of the implications first and foremost of doing this.
To give the child fire.
Yes, to give the child fire.
Or excuse me, the little one fire.
He's gonna ask for one question. Why do you want fire?
Marshmallows.
Tellissa's like, yeah, no, I mean, not my first thought was that, fire, because, I don't know, you guys can hit really hard, and I can't hit as hard. It might prevent me from getting smushed, because I'm very tiny.
You are small.
Yeah.
SMOL, small. I'd say small, right?
The smallest of the group. And Vulcan, he's small, but like he can hold his own, and I'm not there yet. So I thought that if I could add fire or something of more power, I would not be as squishy.
Well, you can just stay behind me. I'll protect you.
But you're literally squishy.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't. If we're in the, Citadel, don't tell anybody about that. They don't know.
Okay. Jaden is no longer squishy in the Citadel. Got it.
Squishy in the Citadel.
I think there's a book
So,
called that.
Conrad will agree, so he'll sit there and say,
Well, okay, if you're uncomfortable doing it, what if I make an agreement that Jaden teaches me how to properly handle it?
she took one of the ways that I was about to say. So he was going to say, I agree under two conditions. One, you have somebody teach you how to wield it properly. But two, the other one's more of a stipulation of, you might be small, but you've saved us more than once and you don't realize it. At which point he'll take the rune and he'll start like studying and whatnot so that he can actually make it. Because I'm assuming he would make it over like conference or something. Yeah. And we'll do it over our next actual like rest.
And don't count yourself short. You were the only one who could possibly have done anything about the temple being on fire. That was all you. You did that. You put it out.
One of
That's
the
right.
things.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys. She's gonna hide her
And-
sniffles.
Oh, no, and
Because she feels valuable when normally she doesn't. So she's just like
Conrad's going to make one quick comment of a connection, and it's going to be at the very end of it while she's doing that, as he walks past her, gestures for the ring, and mention we weren't chosen for nothing.
Telissa's just gonna like just solemnly nod and kind of look at her.
Conrad's hoping in the back of his mind that she picked up on the fact of me and her being chosen, because he remembers in the cards the
Yeah,
comment she made.
chosen in multiple different ways. Yeah.
And I wouldn't worry about. It's easy to hit somebody with a stick too. I wouldn't stress about it.
Bonk,
Hey,
bonk, bonk.
you could show me how you wield your bonk box stick, and
Yeah.
Jaden can show me like how to like take them down and shit.
Yeah, you'll be the best fucking stick wielder around. You got masters of bonk bonks. All right.
That's true. Bonk.
Out of game, do we have any like magical staffs of any kind?
On you? No.
Like in our possession? Like
No.
all asking the group.
I have a non-magical +1 club, but
Other than your
Other than your
bonk
bonk
sticks.
business.
my yeah. But I'm also needing to get a spell scroll of sleep to give it this bonk sleep. So I need to pick that up in the adamant market too.
Just wanted to ask because I picked up last level arcane retro. So
Oh.
I can sit.
Perfect.
That's
Yeah.
why I was thinking.
Yeah, we could probably find one.
Okay, that's all he had. Continue.
We traverse to the adamantine market.
Okay. You guys don't know exactly where to get to because you guys haven't talked to the other side of who you're meeting yet to know exactly where to come up. But you guys get to a fork in the road. Well, in the tunnels, left or right.
All right, can I make a history check to see if I remember which way to go?
You know you're already under the adamantine market. You just need to know whether you're going left or right to go left towards the
okay.
left side of the market or right
I know
to the
this
right
town
side.
anyway. From my pugilist feature,
Yeah.
it was street smart. I can't get lost anyway. I'll hang. Right is always right. You always hit him with a right pie, strong right overhand, right hook, and really the left jab is just for creating distance. But we're trying to close the gap. Right it is.
I don't know. I always go left.
What do you mean you always go left?
To the left, to the left.
Okay. Well, it don't matter to me.
I mean, I
Okay.
can go right this one time, but you were just saying
We were
fast.
standing on We were standing on our left foot, so we can change to the right foot now. Right?
That's true. Oh, that's true. That's true.
Alright.
Friendship is about balance.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty. This way. We'll hang a right.
All right. You guys hang a right and go down the pathway a little bit, and there is a couple sets of ladders that, a couple side tunnels that go up to and under certain buildings. You just need to know which one to take, which at this point is requiring that you make a phone call.
I have to make a phone call. What is that?
Mm-hmm. You need to know where
You or
Archimedes
me.
and Kels are.
Oh, yeah.
I was
somebody-
gonna say me. So Conrad, at this point, we're stopped, correct?
Yeah, you're stopped, and you see a bunch of stuff going on the way down.
So Conrad's going to bring out a sentence gun and give Archimedes and Kels a ring, trying to find out where we're going.
Okay. Here's the fun part. Sending stones are an invention made by Tautech. Made from Tauliva. Made in Tauliva. They rely on Tauliva's technology to function effectively. I need you to roll me a D100, please.
Thank you.
That is a 92.
You hear not Kels or Archimedes' voice on the other side. Who the fuck are you, and what the hell do you mean you're coming from the lower mines? Those were shut down. On my fucking order! And it's the same voice you heard Kels arguing with. And all 5 of you hear that. And that is where we're going to end this session.